Hello there, and good afternoon if you're watching at the time when I'm filming this, which would make this a live stream, which it's not. But you could be watching at the exact time I did record this on another day, of course. So in which case, forget all that. Hello, and welcome back to my vlog. Today I want to talk about forgetfulness, and please don't make any jokes because I've gone through them all in my head and caused myself an existential crisis already. I need one of these. In case you're wondering what it is, this is a lighter. It's for cooking, when you turn on your oven and all that. But this one, see, nothing. It doesn't flipping work. See, you can just about see the spark in there, but nothing. No flame because, well, I'm going to guess it's out of fuel. Anyway, I need one today, so I walked into London, as one does. And I went with the explicit purpose of just, looking in the supermarkets, looking for any bargains and getting one of these bad boys. I call them long lighters. I don't know what the actual name is, but I'm going to call it a long lighter because, it's long. Since the oven I use to cook food, the spark doesn't work anymore, I have to get one of these things in and, really get in and turn on with the flame would, spark. Anyway, it doesn't work. So I went with landlords with the explicit purpose of buying one of these bad boys. And yes, I am aware I've said this already, but I'm getting to the point. Anyway, it was a nice day and I wanted to get my steps in, so I thought I'll take a long walk around. Take the scenic route, if you will. So all along I'm thinking, nice day, beautiful day, really nice and warm. Which is what it should be this time of year. And I kept saying to myself, don't forget the long lighter. Don't forget this bad boy. Anyway, I go all around the shops, pick up one or two bargains for myself, and I get home. I empty my shopping bags as one does, or bag in this case. I didn't get a whole lot, nothing particularly heavy either, and I go on for my day. And when it came for my dinner, I realised I forgot to get one of these bad boys. Oh, do you see that? I had a little flame there. Nice. Anyway, I forgot it. Despite telling myself that I wouldn't forget and telling myself for most of the journey that I wouldn't forget it, I did. And you know what? That is so very me. I am the sort of idiot who will say, I mustn't forget this thing, and then forget the thing. And you know what? I do this all the flipping time. And I don't understand why. I mean, other people can say, I'm going out for this thing, and they get the thing. They go home and right back with the thing. But I don't. It's like, actually, no, I don't know what it's like, really. It's incredibly weird. And it scares me. It's like, I don't know really, it's like an early set dementia, but I'm 40 years old. I shouldn't be getting dementia. But it's not new, though. I've been like this for a big portion of my life. And I always just laughed at it. What am I like, eh? That's what I'd be like. I mean, my first proper girlfriend used to get really angry at this. And then I used to reflect inward and think, why am I like this? And I vowed to myself that I would never do it again. Next time I go out for something, or next time I need to remember something, I would actually remember it, as one does. Or as normal people do. But not me. Just carried on. Anyway, the relationship broke down, as it was inevitable to do so, because we were just two different people with nothing in common. So don't go thinking they're a bad person, because they're not. We were just incompatible. Anyway, years went on, and I learned to laugh at myself again for it. I'd go out, I'd do the thing, I'd forget to do the thing, and then later on I think, what am I like? So silly, so charming. But that was until yesterday. And now all I can think about is, why the flip am I like this? Why can't I just remember things? I mean, how do... I'm sure I'm not the only one that's like this, but I know there's a lot of people who can set out to do something and actually remember to do it. Which I don't understand how. I mean, how do you people do this? That's better. Actually, no, that light makes it look like a serial killer, actually. Let's go back to... Actually, okay, let's do that. That's sort of better. Yeah, that's sort of better. That's not mine, by the way. Just in case you're thinking I'm a silent killer or anything. It's not. Anyway, I don't understand how I do this or not do it. Other people seem capable of doing this. They seem capable of going out and remembering things. I don't. Why do I not remember things, people? I don't get it. It's distressing and it's really depressing. Really, really depressing. I don't understand how. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, that rant over. Just wanted to talk about how I've been doing more exercise. Well, the same exercise, but I've been keeping it up still, which is good. And other than that, I've been feeling okay. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not being okay. I've been feeling lonely lately. I mean, I don't know people anymore, and that's really depressing. There was a time I did, but now I don't. Now I'm at the stage where I don't know anyone. First, it was nice to be by myself, but after a while, it just gets tiresome. There are times when I do wish I had some company. And I know I've spoken about this loads of times, but those feelings are still there. But I know I will meet someone. I've got to. I mean, I've got to think positively about this, really. You should think positively about it. You don't know if you have, excuse me. If you have any issues, you need to think positively about them. You've got to say to yourself, I am the person who can this. And I mean you. You. The viewer. You've got to think positively about these things, which I'm trying to do. It's hard sometimes because you try to bet yourself and it doesn't work out. And you get that little voice that says, what's the bloody point to any of it? But you know what? The path to betterment is not an easy one. It never was and it never will be an easy one. But I shall keep to it. And I shall keep updating every single one of you on this. And I mean that, I will. Got to keep this up. Got to keep it up until one day I can say this video is brought to you by this company. And they're brilliant. And ethical. And they're not unethical like certain companies that sponsor YouTubers are. No names, because I don't want to get sued. But one day I hope to get enough viewers on this so I can make some money and say, this video is brought to you by this ethical company. Right here. This one right here that you can't see. But imagine there's a fancy logo right here. That's what I'd like. It's nice to dream. One has to dream. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I am alive. I have my health. And as bad as I think my mind is, I'm aware of it. Which I think is a step. It's like the whole kind of, are you stupid if you know you're stupid? Think about that and discuss it in the comments. Keep it civil. The road to betterment is not an easy one, people. But you know what? I can do it. And so can you. So until then, James out. Bye.